somebody wanted, but so then.
Perfect.
A big beluga whale, one chihuahua.
Because we play Somebody Wanted, But So Then, my students are not only developing the skills and strategies for what goes into a great piece of writing, but they're also feeling more capable and independent.
All right, send them some shine.
We play lots of persuasive writing on your feet games, and it's really helpful to play around with ideas like story elements or word choice. Writers, actors, we are going to create our own stories using the framework for all the story elements. Somebody wanted, but so then. You have the main character, what they wanted, what is the conflict in the story, what's the solution, and then how did the story end? 3, 4, so the first student will get up and name the character.
A big lion.
And then the next person has to think quickly on their feet, listening to that character and be creative.
Wanted to meet Harry Potter and get his autograph.
And then what is the conflict?
But Harry Potter didn't want to give the lion his autograph.
The resolution.
So he roared and Harry Potter got scared.
And what is the end of the story?
And finally, he got his autograph.
They're hearing ideas from their teammates, which can spark ideas for them. And a lot of this is improv, so they're thinking on their feet, and that's the most fun. They don't know what the story is going to be until the person in front of them is adding to the story.
And he lived a happily ever after life as in mine.
Great job, send them some shine.
It's helping them to have this ingrained sense of what are the important story elements that you want to have in a story, and then they recognize that as readers as well. And then kids go from feeling like they don't have any ideas or don't have any tools, staring at a white page, to then having the enthusiasm and the imagination and the content to get started with a story and see it through to completion.